says girls just want to have funding for scientific research, and I love this sweater. I'll link it below. Hello, good morning. It is 11 a.m. on Sunday. We were tired, but we're gonna do this because I'm committed to my goals. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ariana. I go by the Sassy Scientist on Instagram, and I help first-generation women of color in PhD programs create work-life balance so they can enjoy their passions outside of STEM. So today's video is going to be all about 6 simple ways to be organized and productive in grad school. The first way, the easiest, simplest way to be organized in grad school is to find a routine that works for you. And not only will this help you be organized, but it will also help with your productivity. And there are a few reasons for this. First of all, I believe if you have a routine, then that kind of takes away the decision-making fatigue of everything. You don't wake up and you don't have to think about like, oh my God, what was I gonna do today? Or, oh my God, what time do I need to be there? You kind of have everything streamlined and ready to go, which is really helpful on days that are just really packed, really busy, and you have 1,000,001 things to do. It helps you be efficient because it's familiar, you've done it before, and I'm not talking about copying someone else's routine on Instagram that you saw, someone's morning routine, someone's evening routine, whatever it may be. I'm talking about a routine that works for you. If you're someone that you maybe like to go rock climbing, or you maybe know that you need to have a date night with your significant other, like that is all part of a routine that will help you be organized and also productive. The third way that you could be not necessarily organized but productive in grad school is to make time for things that bring you joy. And I think I probably say this in every video I make, but I truly believe that grad school doesn't have to be all hustle, work and work. I truly believe that you can live a life that's fun and fulfilling while you're in graduate school. And I am here to show you how. I make time. I make time to hang out with my roommates, hang out with my significant other, hang out with my friends, or I even just make time to be by myself. I make time for those things. Things like the gym, things like going shopping. And I know it can be difficult to try and do it all, but even if you just found 1 hour every day. But if you took that 1 hour for yourself to eat lunch and maybe go outside, go for a walk, read a book. I personally like to watch a show or finish whatever book I'm on in my Kindle, and that's kind of how I decompress and de-stress in the middle of the day, and then I can kind of get back to whatever I was doing. And the reason that I believe that this will make you more productive is because I don't believe that we are made to work 12 to 15 hour days. And I know so many grad students do it. I know it is a harsh reality for a lot of us, but there's no way that your brain and body could really handle that every single day. So I believe taking time off is kind of the best way to actually move forward. I think your brain kind of subconsciously solves the problems that you're thinking about. So by the time that you get back to your laptop or get back to your data or get back into lab, you kind of have a solution that you didn't realize was already in your head. It makes things more enjoyable. It makes you kind of love being in the lab more. Maybe that's just me, but I think by taking breaks, small breaks throughout the day, throughout the week, is a way to really be productive and move forward with your goals. So the fourth way I think you can be really organized and really productive is to keep your processes simple. I know people who absolutely live, breathe, die by paper planners. I know people who can't stand carrying around paper planners. And I think I'm somewhere in the middle. But you know, I see a lot of fancy, shiny tools, apps, and processes on Instagram, on the internet. Everybody swears that they have the next app, the next process that's gonna change my life. and I'm a sucker. I will probably try it out and fall for it. But the truth is, especially as a fourth year grad student, I don't have time to kind of integrate these new tools, apps, processes in my life when I have a process that works for me, which for me, it's really just a simple paper planner and a color-coded Google Calendar. And I have no idea why I strayed from this process a million times in the past, probably even on YouTube. I've probably talked about how I have tried different processes and all that, but it works for me. It helps me get stuff done, and it really takes away a lot of the distraction. You know, I think me trying these new tools and processes was a way to procrastinate, but we just don't have time to be procrastinating anymore because we're trying to graduate. So by keeping your processes simple, you do not get distracted and you stay laser focused on what you need to do. So another way I like to stay organized in grad school is to schedule working hours for myself. That doesn't always mean that they are 9 to 5. And some days, I'm gonna be honest, I really only work 3 to 4 hours depending on what I need to get done. But I think that's the point and the beauty of grad school, is that I don't have to work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday if I don't want to. And that's okay. I balance out my schedule. Some days I'm working from home. Some days I'm doing data analysis for a few hours. Some days I'm in the lab the entire day. And I always kind of schedule a cutoff time. Sometimes it's 5 p.m., sometimes it's 7 p.m., sometimes it's 8 p.m. And I recognize that maybe not everybody has that privilege, but the easiest thing, again, we're going bare minimum here because sometimes we are just in survival mode, but the easiest thing you can do is actually just set a time where you won't respond to emails, because those emails in academia, I promise you, whoever sent you that email is not going to be offended, unless it's maybe your advisor urgently asking you for something, because we all know that happens. That's the only exception to the rule. But scheduling working hours and keeping them, having a cutoff time for you at the end of the day, whatever it is that works for you, helps you not only stay organized, but be productive and then take breaks, which is all we could ever want in grad school. Okay, so the very last way I stay organized and especially productive is I decide what's important to me and what's not. At this stage, late in the game, late in the PhD game, you simply don't have time for all of it. You are just trying to graduate, you're just trying to get out of here, and your time is precious. Your time is something you can't get back. So I am on a few committees. I'm on 2 kind of committee/groups, and I always communicate to them like, hey, I can't make this meeting, but if you need my help with something, if you need me to help move a project or a task forward, just let me know. Send me an email, come to me in person. I will always contribute my time if I can, right? And I say this for a few reasons. For me personally, I don't believe a lot of meetings are productive. I think meetings sometimes just happen because people think meetings should happen, but we all know that a lot of meetings could be emails. So I would rather use my time, especially kind of in that 9 to 5 working hours frame, for my research or for myself. And meetings, committees, etc. don't necessarily fall into that unless it's a meeting with my advisor about my research, because that benefits both my research and myself. But I just want you to remember that just because you are invited to a meeting doesn't mean that you have to go, and that it's totally okay for you to establish that boundary with whoever's running the meeting, whoever's asking you for help. Like, hey, that's just not how I'm going to dedicate my time, but I would like to dedicate my time in other ways. And I think it's something that should be normalized. I think as first generation students, women of color, we're kind of scared to advocate for ourselves and protect our time and our energy. So I'm here giving you permission to do that. It is the easiest way to kind of declutter your Google Calendar, declutter your life, and the easiest way to increase your productivity in grad school. So there you have it. Those are 6 simple ways I stay organized and productive in grad school. And so I invite you to kind of take what resonates with you, what you think is cool, what you want to try out, and just leave the rest here. But if you enjoyed that video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, really gives me morale to keep on going, not only in my PhD journey, but also here on YouTube. Every comment, like, share, subscribe means the world to me as I document my journey getting my PhD. So have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. Bye.